Okay, it's a wonderful day. I think it's raining outside, so might as well do a live stream, right? So let's get into it, maybe. We'll, we'll add the this thing here. Make sure I'm sharing, and we'll go ahead and see what this guy has to say here. I guess I'm assuming it's a guy. I don't know. Most of them are guys. Sometimes they're girls, but anyway, I'll just say it's a guy. Oh, but anyways, what does it say? Oh, we gotta find what it says here. Here we go. So I'll have to make it bigger so you can see it. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Okay. So here I give my spiel here on this video here. It's just a James Webb telescope thing. And it's the time light problem. It's not a problem because the measures of time and distance change depending on the amount of gravity in the universe. So here's what he says. He says, are you a scientist? This is quite a set of arguments you have come up with and quite intriguing. But why did you have to bring faith into it and lose scientific credibility? Science has lost all credibility with their Big Bang and their dark matter and their dark energy and their uh, living organisms making themselves and planets making themselves and stars making themselves. They've lost all credibility. Don't even try to talk to me about losing all credibility. But anyways, so I responded here. I responded a couple of times, but one of my responses was deleted for some reason. But apparently he got it. He received at least part of it. So all of the first scientists believed in God until some people began lying about the evidence. Do you really think the universe was able to make itself and go on forever? Okay. Probably not. Let me see if we still got everything going good here. Apparently everything's good. In the corner here. Okay. All right. So anyways, his response here again is there's a fine line between cult and religion. Many of the first scientists were likely under duress to pronounce. Now, this is all purely imagination. Likely under duress to pronounce their such beliefs of the time or suffer consequences. I don't know, just saying. Of course, you don't know. You have no idea what they believed or why they believed or anything like that. Okay. I've got no idea what forces may have created the universe. A mission, number one. Or if you've just been here, or if it's just been here forever. While we have a lot of good theories, no, you don't have any good theories about it. None of them seem to hold true, as our further and recent research shows, but we're working on it. Yeah, of course, another admission. We can only see so far back, and it isn't all making sense to our current models. The universe is truly beautiful and wonderful. Thing is wonderful. If there was a God, I can't discount any possibility. I'm sure man has missed everything in the message up. He may have given us to suit his own agenda. Sorry if this offends you. And then I responded, didn't get a response. Disappeared somehow. But then he responds and says, I do. It's beautiful and wondrous, but I can't accept this story purely on faith. written by men who have been known throughout history to lie for all sorts of reasons. Don't mean it. So what I did in the previous response was said something about the scientific community has come up with all this nonsense. Hello, C-Science, how are you doing? Film Labs. Good Thursday morning. Nice and rainy over here. See, okay. But I believe all religions are a form of business, which historically started as a form of control. Again, totally irrelevant, totally unrelated to the science, totally imagination, has no clue of what he calls religion. He says religion is. No clue what's going on. It was foggy yesterday here. Yeah, clear today. Okay. There you go. I wonder how this comes up. Should come up like this, right? There you go. Oh, but I lost the other picture. All right. All right. Somebody else has been responding too. I haven't. There's just another response to evil. What is it? Evil 17? I thought it was evil 1. It says evil 17 here. I don't know how that works. It says evil. Oh, evil 1, evil 17. Okay. All right. That's what happened. Okay. Anyways, so I respond again. This is my most recent response. I don't know if he responded back yet or not. Putting aside all of your preconceived notions of what you call religion, the only focus here should be on the truth. And of course, I can't tell them everything all at once. I just state a few things. And fact, the universe can't cause itself. Fact, many scientists misrepresents the fact. The truth shows us there's a creator. Fact, the truth is more interesting than the pseudoscience fiction of invisible matter and unseen energy. And of course, something from nothing expansion of the Big Bang, which is, it's all trying to prove the same thing. So, science, what they call science, is actually a denial of science. It's a denial of the evidence showing us that there's a creator, which all the original scientists said, look, this is all evidence of a creator. And today's science has turned around to be exactly the opposite of the original intent of science. And they're trying to say that it's all evidence that there is no creator, when it's all, in other words, all their theories are to disprove all the evidence that they're looking at. It's all against the laws of thermodynamics and against the laws of science. It's totally contrary. It's invisible. You can't have invisible matter. It's no such thing. You can't have something from nothing. And you can't have unseen energy for no reason expanding the universe into oblivion for no reason whatsoever. So anyway, that's about it. Let me see if I got anything new here going on. No, apparently not. No response yet, because I didn't know the person responded the first time, and so he might not have seen my response yet, because it took a while. I had to check to see that there was a response, because you don't get notifications half the time, or a lot of times you don't get notifications. But anyways, it's just what we have to deal with, is that the public is totally misinformed. The public is totally misinformed. And they have this idea in their head, obviously because of what they're being told, that the Bible is not true, but science is true. When the fact is that the pseudoscience is not true, and the Bible is true. Everything the Bible says is true. See, nothing from the evil admires. Yep. Yep. And it turns out that everything we believe is idolatry. Everything in the quote unquote science today is idolatrous. It's giving credit to mindless, unguided matter for everything we see. And then they turn around, oh, it's a beautiful world, it's beautiful, this, beautiful, that. Yeah, but not by accident. You don't get that stuff by accident. You don't get intelligent. You don't get anything coherent or functional by accident, which is, that's real science, is that you can't get anything from nothing. You have to have intelligence to make intelligence. That's science, not that intelligence made itself, matter made itself, energy made itself. It's just a total lie. And the whole public, everybody in the whole world is totally misled, especially people in Europe and other places that don't even know. You're completely and utterly misled, thinking that the Bible is not true, when the Bible is true. Everything the Bible says is true. It's all true. It all pans out, but you just have to take your time and investigate carefully, and you'll find out every single thing the Bible says is true. And it takes a long time. It takes a whole education. That's what education is supposed to be for. That's what science is supposed to be for. And they've turned science around to be exactly the opposite of what it was intended to be originally. Okay, I agree. They claim scientific consensus is science. They cannot seem to be able to differentiate between science and the theories, opinions, and beliefs surrounding the systematically gained knowledge that we call science. Absolutely, exactly. I mean, I'm glad somebody else can see what's so obvious to me, but when you talk to some of these people, they just have no idea, have no clue what's going on. But anyways, I guess that's about it for right now. Thanks for your participation. See Science makes it more interesting. Even the detractors make it more interesting whenever they show up. Anyways, this has been a good one. On a rainy day, everybody take care. God bless.